Yes, you got bit of me.
All right, don't remind us.
One, that's good one, get it in.
NEBA Club Night round 5 against Alan Hind. There you go. Right, let's go.
Beat that.
Right, come on, let's go.
Not doing me much good.
Yeah.
Was that the final round? Yes. You were going to tell us about how to change this web page as well.
I think it's been my laptop.
Right. The link's working fine.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Sage clicked on it, it did,
Yeah.
so it worked fine, so no problem.
Well, I just didn't refresh it, so I've now emptied the cache. So it's up to date. The only thing is, the link at the top, so if you copy the link, it doesn't say. But
So what I did to get around that, when I sent the email out to them, I didn't put the link to that page.
Yeah.
I put the link to the web page.
Yeah.
So you can see at the top it says 2026
Yeah.
pages.
yeah. So the thing is, if you want to create a new page on the website, I tried it, but I think there are only a certain number of new pages we can publish.
Right.
Because I tried to publish a test one, and it didn't show publicly.
Excuse me.
If you go onto the dashboard and go onto the private page, you know where we put whatever, I put the instructions there on how to do
Right,
it.
okay. So what we did is create another page, copying everything across, and then rename and delete the original page.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to give it a go.
I'm not doing tomorrow, mate.
No.
I'm busy from 9 to 7 tomorrow night.
But the trouble is, if we start sending stuff out, we would have to do it.
Well, the thing what I did was I sent
The email.
I sent the email out with just the link to the main page.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to send a link to that page, you're going to have to do that before you send the link. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Okay, then.
Good night, Good night, Sylvia.
Sorry about
Okay.
the
It's forgotten
Oh,
about.
yes.
It's forgotten about. It's forgotten about.
It's just that usually.
I was really upset.
Yeah. Never mind.
Thank you.
He'll get over it. don't
Good
worry.
night.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, this
Bye.
guy.
Bye.
Why is the clock not running?
Bye-bye.
Clock hasn't been running
How
there.
many people read the actual the words on the link?
And when I said to the jury, and if you go onto the calendar, the link is to that page.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference because you don't read it.
Yeah.
You know, you just click on the link that takes you to the page that you want. So at least it works.
So how long do we give the people who came this year?
We,
A week?
Yeah.
I was going to say a week.
and then we decide if we publish it, and then when I go to Aberdeen, then I can do mention it there and
Yeah.
hand the link out and I type everything in. So yeah, maybe it's next Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. You all right, John? Need one, John, is it?
Yet. Yet. The trouble is, she can be quite irritating, but she, throws the dice too quickly, doesn't know, and all that kind of stuff. But, we've got many problems in this world, that is not.
Very something we would say, John, please.
back in there.
It makes sense. There's lots of other things to worry about, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Chris was ringing, she was probably in the wrong. But all you have to do is say, look, can we just stop that?
Exactly.
Just
Yeah, that's a double.
would you mind just moving?
But he was saying he
What happened to you again?
Just press the clock.
wasn't
Yep.
going to come tonight, I think, 'cause he was tired or something like that.
He was tired, yeah. So I probably just practice. Right.
You gone?
Yeah. Good. Should I replay the snooker? Probably.
See, also the one.
Won all the games this afternoon. 5 on the base.
So, you is it, well, Ali Carter you've done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is Ali Carter still in the top 16 or not?
No, he was a qualifier. So the qualifiers, the thing I went in Sheffield last week, that determines the last 16 to get through to the Crucible.
Right.
And then the
It's about
qualifiers,
five rounds to play, isn't it? The qualifiers to get through?
it's up to 4. It depends where you are in the seeding. It's this pyramid. So
I think I should take this, but
play each other, and then so if you're seeded 17, is it 1 or 2 games you have to play?
One.
Whereas if you're 123, you've got a long way to go.
I probably shouldn't take it, but I know I shouldn't take it.
So we tackle it. Before I met Boris, midnight or something like that. And we used to go in on a Friday, when we finish work on a Friday. There's young lads.
I'm not overly far behind though.
No. He lived at the pub. He was phenomenal. Anyway, he turned.
I mean, for what it's worth, I wouldn't have
We
took
used
it,
to
but
talk, and I saw him a few
I know I
minutes.
probably shouldn't take it, but I mean,
Sunday one night, he says, "Good."
it's getting late as well though.
He says, I'm losing money being professional.
Yeah.
I mean, all it takes is a double and I'm straight back in it.
oh, I know.
He was still a pool player. He said he had more money playing pool and playing
Yeah.
side bets and all the
Yeah.
rest of it. Just making money playing stuff unless-
I mean, you're only 2 ahead.
Yep. 3.
Well,
Oh, no, 2.
Two.
sorry,
Well,
yeah.
You see that?
There's a real little, just like backgammon, there's a real little sneaky circus that goes around.
Yes.
You know, the friends and family, but also, like, I don't know if this is official, but I've noticed that there's an Essex mob.
Right.
There
For
are a
us,
lot
Sullivan.
there are a lot of Essex players. I mean, Ali Carter's Essex, who's one of the others. There's several top players from Essex. So it's a thriving snooker area.
when I said any double, I didn't mean that one.
As I say, I mean, I went to the Crucible a couple of years ago when Martin gave me his ticket because he couldn't make it.
I remember you
The
said.
trouble is, it was a really poor day. It was an awful match. But I love the qualifiers.
You follow snooker, Joe?
I do.
He just probably won't watch it.
I started well before we got in the robbery.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Over a year, this name. This has been a lifetime for me. So where do you look the Joe?
Can it? Just up the road, really.
I think it's improved as an area.
Yes, it has.
It was one of the least salubrious places in Newcastle.
It's a good word, isn't it? Snooze.
Better than Sunderland anyway.
I was being diplomatic.
Says him who comes from Darlington. Darlow.
Well, we're from Leeds, so
Oh, whereabouts?
cross gates, near cross gates.
Oh, I know Crossgates. I've lived in Leeds as well.
It's where the prison is, isn't it?
No, that's Armley.
I used to work in Army though.
Well, how dare you? I used to work in Franklin. High security prison.
I didn't work in the prison, I worked in the school, which is similar. To be fair.
Yeah, I used to do
Not a
teaching.
big difference.
I used to do teaching in the prison. Franklin was alright. Never had any problem. And they knew that, showing problem was you just report it back to the cells and that's it. Lost the privilege. So you never ever got any problem with them.
Well, one of my top officials at the Home Office used to be an assistant governor at Franklin.
Really?
Martin Neri.
Ah, jeez, I'm going there, mate. I might have known him.
I mean, I knew him in the mid-90s.
Was that after he left Franklin?
Yes.
No, I mean, it was after that.
But
when I was there.
interestingly enough, he did this great report that Michael Howard loved, and then he got promoted, then he ended up as Director General of the Prison Service. Comes from Borough fan.
My dad's a Borough fan.
Volga across the bed.
He's
Luckily,
devastated
I've
when I
left,
turned around.
I've left that life behind.
I mean, I'm technically a small guy, I was born in Middlesbrough.
You're talking about rough,
But we
like.
don't talk about that.
Aye.
But when I was born, we did Gisborough.
See, it gives
We'll
me
say that.
Oh, that's the bottom.
So, where were you born, sorry?
I was born technically in Middlesbrough. The hospital was in Middlesbrough, but we lived in Gisborough when I was born.
Because I was born in Stockton, but early years in Thornbury for all my sins.
I thought it'd be alright. No. Good one.
Apparently it's turned into a bit of a...
I did some work there before lockdown and it seemed alright. That must have been the area I was going to,
Yeah.
but that's the same anyway.
I was born in Germany, but technically on British soil. Thanks to me old man.
Oh, you've got me freaking different, haven't you?
He was in the RAF, my old man.
You couldn't pass my top of the...
And dad's
Oh,
always been from. Dad was born in Saltburn and lived in Redcar. And then moved around.
Redcar's a shit world now, mind.
Oh, it's yeah.
I remember we used to go on the races when I was a kid and it was alright then. Yeah.
My granddad was banging the races like
Uh,
horses racing.
I've seen Princess Anne in a horse race at Redcar.
Alright.
nobody grew.
They used to have a really good gig venue at Redcar. Counting Bowl.
Oh, yes!
I saw some really... I used to demolish now.
Of course, the one used to have a big chess congress there every year.
Right.
Before your time.
In Redcar. I remember that.
Yeah, Gordon Road.
God, aye, yeah.
Hot rods.
Aye.
Golden Gill Trap.
And he's not run it. No, it's not. That's the
It was when Jerry Walsh used to run it. And he was a bastard. I friggin' hated that guy.
And he used to run the one at Middlesbrough as well.
Yeah. He was an absolute arsehole.
Did he now, would he?
I don't know. I hope he is.
So I'll probably not see you before next week.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Week Friday.
12 o'clock hours. You didn't thought about that, right? Just said that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've got a fair bit of stuff to take up for us as well, mind.
right.
Banners.
Are you okay for me just turning up at 12?
I'll be finished tomorrow.
Yeah.
It might be the old, the internet's gone off to the routine. I do online
I
training
brought
job.
me wallet, kind of a routine.
And it's sometimes I'll sit there, I just think I can't be bothered to do it. So those days I'll just switch the internet off and ring up, sorry, the internet's gone down.
I'm going out for a couple of days with my mate Charlie up at the city centre.
So what I was going to ask you, once we go to Aberdeen, can we go to the venue first and
Yeah.
drop all the stuff off?
Yeah.
And then we'll go down to the hotel,
Yeah.
because then you'll be leaving the car and I'll just wander back
Yeah.
to the hotel afterwards, the venue afterwards.
Yeah. Ookie. Unless you want to drive.
Yeah. I'm not going to have you getting upset about it. You see,
Well,
it's like,
logistically, actually, it would actually help me in hindsight if you want me to do the driving. That's fine.
That's up to you, I don't mind.
Because then you could give me a lift into town to meet my mate. Like
Oh, I thought there'd be some excuse
well,
behind it.
I've just said logistically it helps me. But, no.
Right, I'll drive up then.
You sure?
Right. So by the time, as I'll finish at 12, I will say to get you as well, 15, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
It's just time, don't you have to give some directions.
Or just sat in a bed.
Alright, then give us where I've got to go with the sat nav then. So I meant to ask you what do they call it? What you use for the WhatsApp? And WhatsApp, sat,
Yeah.
Sat nav?
Ways.
Waze. Let's try and think of it now. So you come to the next one day at St John's?
Not sure. Because I've got a couple of things coming up that are going to cost me money. So I might be a bit skinny. It's going to
Fair enough.
we'll see. I've got a wedding on the 4th, and then I'm going to Manchester on the 14th to see Springsteen.
He's a big Springsteen fan.
I was talking about that before.
I've already bored him with my Bruce Bowl stuff and showed him the photo.
They're not poor people, like, are they?
They don't call us Bruce Balls for nothing, you know. Bruce.
Is that what they all say?
Yeah. People who don't know it think they're doing it.
Yeah. When he came on for McCartney at Glastonbury, I posted something on Facebook, World Rumble sort of thing, and someone comes, oh, why are they booing him? Still they're booing him, saying Bruce. Oh, it sounds like they're booing him.
So where's that at? Manchester Ball?
The only arena. Yeah. Which would be interesting, I've only ever seen him outdoors before.
Is that not outdoors?
No, it's like our arena.
No, I mean, I don't mind them, but I wouldn't sit down and watch them.
I've never been to the arena. The sentiment was shite.
Well, our arena here,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
I want to see the Ball concert. It was awful. It really was.
Just an aircraft hangar.
Yeah, it's terrible. One of my favourite arenas so far I've been to is Glasgow. They've got a cracking arena.
Right, yeah.
I always thought City Hall was a really good venue.
Yeah.
It's always a really good one.
Good acoustics.
Yeah. To be fair, actually Leeds, their arena's not too bad. Sound wise it's alright. But the best thing about Leeds is getting out, you're out in seconds. It's
Oh, this is right in the waterway, isn't it?
It's right in the waterway, and it just, I don't know what it is about the way they've built it, but physically getting out of the actual auditorium, it's just easy.
Manchester Arena is difficult to get away with if there's a bomb.
That's not nice. I was thinking at the concert, when the bomb went off,
Yeah.
and they formed a choir afterwards, which was in quite two-part venues.
What is that?
Where you then obviously.
Too much information, Mike.
I think this might be mine.
Wow, unbelievable.
I'll take it anyway. Actually, is that your boy, John?
It is.
You should get it out, man, tonight. You're bored, I mean.
Everyone's already set up, that's not bad, so.
Grim did send us a message actually, but I hadn't looked at my phone,
It's alright.
and it was you were already here by the time I got the message.
I don't know what you need or.
But I tell you what, man, with that game we played tonight, something
Ooh.
like that 6-5, you know, when you hit, and you would.
This is terrible.
I'll play the instant 6-5. That's the right one. Yeah. And that's what one of those was, that 6-5.
2-1.
Nah, 2-1 would do it. Anyone would do it.
I got the impression that you.
Well, yeah, anyone.
Thinking it.
And that's the one,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But did you just go with good instincts?
Yep.
You was right with that one. Most of the time you could have.
Yeah, thank you.
You could have possibly.
Stop beating me.